What really happened behind closed doors? Was the love story everyone admired actually falling apart in silence? Did fame save Yaman or slowly destroy everything around him? And why did Demet Özdemir choose now to finally speak? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, the channel where silence never stays silent for long. Before we dive deep into one of the most shocking confessions the celebrity world has heard in years, make sure you're subscribed. Because stories like this do not come often, and when they do, they change everything. For weeks, Demet Özdemir said nothing. No interviews, no posts, no reactions. While rumors exploded across social media and speculation reached dangerous levels, she remained calm, distant, and silent. Until now. And when she finally spoke, her words did not whisper. They hit hard. According to sources close to her and journalists carefully selected to hear the truth, Demet Özdemir decided it was time to stop protecting a story that no longer represented her reality. What she revealed was not just the end of a relationship. It was a raw, unfiltered portrait of how fame, power, and uncontrolled ambition can slowly destroy human connections. When Demet first met Yaman, she says she met a man completely different from the one the world knows today. He was ambitious, yes, but grounded. Talented, but disciplined. Hungry for success, but not consumed by it. She described him as someone who wanted to grow, not dominate. Someone who dreamed, but still listened. She admitted that at the beginning, nothing felt toxic. Nothing felt artificial. There were no strategies, no calculations, no cameras planned in advance. There was just love, work, and hope. But as Yaman's rise became unstoppable, everything around him began to change. According to Demet, fame did not arrive quietly. It arrived with pressure, expectations, and a growing circle of people who suddenly had opinions about everything. Projects multiplied. Contracts expanded. Image became currency. And slowly, without anyone noticing at first, success stopped being a goal and became an obsession. Demet revealed that at some point, Yaman's entire life began to revolve around perception. How he looked, who he was seen with, what message each appearance sent, what narrative the public would believe next. Love, she said, was no longer a priority. It was a background detail. She explained that as his career reached new heights, his personal life became strangely empty. Criticism was no longer tolerated. Advice was seen as betrayal. Any concern was perceived as a threat. The man she once spoke to openly was now surrounded by applause, but isolated from truth. Demet described his private life as a showcase, carefully managed and perfectly curated. Even emotions were scheduled. Even relationships were evaluated through strategy. Who to appear with, when to appear, what angle, what story. Everything was discussed, calculated, approved. But she wanted something different. She wanted authenticity. She wanted mistakes. She wanted moments that did not belong to headlines. That difference, she said, became an unbridgeable distance. One of the most striking parts of Demet Özdemir's confession was her reflection on ego. She stated clearly that success amplifies everything. Strengths grow stronger, but weaknesses grow louder. And when ego is not controlled, it isolates. She said everyone around Yaman celebrated him, admired him, and benefited from his success. But very few were willing to say the hardest words. You are wrong. Slow down. Remember who you were. Over time, this environment pushed him toward impulsive decisions rather than emotional ones. Reactions replaced reflection. Power replaced vulnerability. Demet summarized the most painful truth of their breakup with a sentence that stunned those who heard it. She said she wanted to live love, while he wanted to display power. What once was affection turned into competition. Who was stronger? Who was more necessary? Who had more control? She emphasized that the breakup was not sudden. It was the result of accumulated disappointment, of conversations never finished, of feelings postponed again and again until nothing was left to save. Perhaps most shocking was her claim that much of Jan Yaman's highly publicized private life was intentional. Certain images were not coincidences. Certain statements were not spontaneous. Media exposure, she said, was a conscious choice. She admitted she once believed everything could be controlled. But feelings, she learned, cannot be managed like a brand. Despite everything, Demet Özdemir was careful with her words. She made it clear she never wanted to harm Jan Yaman's career. She said she was genuinely proud of his success and never tried to sabotage his rise. But she also warned that success means nothing if you lose yourself along the way. The sentence that echoed loudest across the celebrity world was simple but devastating. Jan Yaman is extremely talented, but talent becomes dangerous when you forget who you are. Those words triggered an earthquake in gossip circles. The silence was broken. The truth, at least her truth, was finally out. Now the question everyone is asking is unavoidable. Will Jan Yaman respond? Will he deny? Will he explain? Or will he remain silent? Demet Özdemir ended her confession calmly. She said she does not want to accuse anyone. She simply shared her experience. Everyone chooses their own path, and now she is choosing hers. This was not just the end of a relationship. It was a powerful reminder of how fame, power, and love rarely coexist without a price. The celebrity world is holding its breath. One story has been told. One voice has spoken. And now, all eyes are on Jan Yaman. This is magazine news and gossip. If you want the truth behind the headlines, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay with us. Because when the next chapter drops, you'll hear it here first.